Hello friends, welcome back to your UPSC. Today in Geography of India, we are going to start with a new topic, that is drainage system of India. So let's get started. Before starting with the drainage system of India, first we will introduce what is drainage system exactly. A drainage system is basically an integrated system of a tributaries and a trunk stream. So this is a trunk stream and its tributaries, okay? So all the tributaries along with the trunk stream which collect and a funnel surface water to the sea, okay? So they, what exactly they do, they collect and funnels the surface water to the sea, lake or some other water body, okay? So at last what will they do? They will fall into some sea or some other water body, okay? So it is basically a pattern formed by streams, rivers and lakes in a particular drainage basin, okay? Now talking about India, India is blessed with hundreds of large and small rivers, and we have both perennial rivers and seasonal rivers, okay? So they cover the drainage, they drain the length and breadth, whole of the length and breadth of the country. Talking about the river system of India or the drainage system of India, Indian drainage system is basically divided or broadly divided into two main river system. Okay, so the first is the Himalayan river system, which is in the north, and the all the rivers they are actually comprising of the international rivers of India, that is the Indus, the Ganga, the Brahmaputra. So most of these rivers and their tributaries they are perennial in character, and they obtain their water from the glaciers of Himalayan glaciers and the rainfall. Okay, so these are they contribute as a big rivers of our country. Okay, these rivers, if we see, they are actually in because Himalaya, if we see, has a huge height, huge altitude. Okay, so these rivers which flows from them, they are having quite a great velocity, so they are in youthful stage, okay? And they actually carve out number of erosional landforms like waterfall, rapids, gorges, steep slopes and river terraces, etc. Okay, so this is their erosional work, but they are not only erosional agent, but when they reaches the plain area and the delta area, they actually work as depositional agent. Okay, so they deposit alluvial along the banks of the river, and when they fall into the sea, they collect the alluvial, and then after that they drain into the water. So the Himalayan rivers, some of the Himalayan rivers like we have Indus, Satluj, Ganga, Kali, Gandak, Kosi, Tista, Brahmaputra. These rivers are actually older than the great Himalayas. Okay, so before the origin of Himalayas, we had these rivers, but their pathway after the origin of Himalayas, their pathway have changed, but they were existing before the existence of Himalayas also. So these are the Himalayan rivers. So in Himalayan rivers, we basically have Indus River, Ganga River, and Brahmaputra River. Okay. Then next category we have is peninsular drainage system. So peninsular drainage system, they basically contribute, or they actually exist in the peninsular region of India. Okay, so the peninsular region of India, it is drained by these peninsular rivers, and majority of these rivers they are seasonal. Okay, except for the few. So we basically divide these rivers, this drainage system, into two types. First one is the east flowing rivers, and lastly we have the west flowing rivers. So these two are the basic subtypes of the peninsular drainage system. Now today we will discuss about the Himalayan river system, in which we will discuss about the Indus River system. So in Himalayan river system, we will first talk about the Indus River system, in which we have Indus River as a mainstream and its tributaries. Its tributaries, they consist of five rivers, that is Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Satluj and Beas. Okay. So Indus is the most important drainage system of the subcontinent of India, and it is basically the westernmost river system of the subcontinent. If we talk about its length, its total length is 2880 kilometers. Okay, so it is 2880 kilometers long, but its length that exists in India, it is 709 kilometers only. Rest of it, they exist in Pakistan. Okay. Now, if we talk about the source of the Indus River, so the Indus River, it originates from the Bokar-Chu glacier in the northern slope of Mount Kailasha. So we have Mount Kailash. Its northern slope, it consists of Bokar-Chu glacier. Okay, so this Bokar-Chu glacier, it forms, it melts down, and Indus River is formed by that. Okay. Now talking about some important facts. So the Indus, it actually has mountain tributaries. So the mountain tributaries, they are named as Gilgit, Sukhoi, Sayok, sorry. Then we have Skardu and Sigu, Sigu River. Okay. So these four are the mountain tributaries that are in the mountainous area. While in the plain, we have these five tributaries, that is Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Satluj and Beas River. The another important fact is we have three hydroelectric power plant or power projects that are established on this river. Okay, so this river, it is having not only hydrological value, but it is also a great river or great source of electricity also. Okay, and another important thing is the sand, that is bajri that is brought by this river. It has a great value of money for its quality. Okay, so the quality of bajri that this river brings with itself, it is of high quality. Now, after Indus, we will talk about its tributaries. So the first tributaries is Jhelum. Jhelum is actually 400-kilometer long river. Okay, and its origin, if we talk about, it rises in the Verinag spring. Okay, so we have the spring at Verinag from where Jhelum rises. Okay, and it is in southeast part of Vale of Kashmir, that is in foothills of Pir Panjal. Okay, now it flows in the northwestern direction for about 110 kilometers, where it enters the Vular Lake. Further downstream to Baramulla Pass, and then it moves towards the Muzaffarabad in Pakistan, and it joins Chenab. So Jhelum do not directly join Indus River, but it joins Chenab later on. Okay, and it joins Chenab at Trimu. Trimu is a place where the Jhelum, it meets Chenab. Okay, now its basin, it lies in Great Himalayas and Pir Panjal range, and it flows through Vale of Kashmir. These are the important information about Jhelum. Next important river of Indus system is Chenab. Chenab, it flows in India for about 1800 kilometers. Okay, so it flows in India for about 1800 kilometers. Chenab River is known as Chandrabagga, Chandrabagga River in Himachal Pradesh. So in Himachal Pradesh, it is known as Chandrabhaga River. Okay, and why it is known as Chandrabhaga River? The Chandra and Bhagga are the two upper tributaries of this river and originate on either side of Baralacha Pass. Okay, so they originate on either side of Baralacha Pass in the Lahul district of Himachal Pradesh. Of these streams, that is Chandra and Bhagga, Chandra originate from the glacier, while the Bhagga, it is precipitous downward. Okay, and they make confluence at Tandi. So we have Tandi area where the Chandra and Bhagga, they actually confluence. Okay, they actually meet, and after they unite, the Chenab river, it flows between Pir Panjal and the Great Himalayas. Okay, now we have an important hydel project installed across Chenab. So these projects are Salal, Bagler, and Dolasti. So Bagler project is constructed in Doda district. So it is financed by World Bank. Okay, and the total dam height of the Bagler project is about 144.5 meters. Now after that, after Chenab River, we have Ravi. Ravi is actually, it flows for about 725 kilometers and it rises near the Rohtang Pass in Kullu. So this area, that is the area from where the Ravi river it originates, it is very near to the source of Bias river. Okay, so the Bias river, the source of Bias river and source of Ravi river, they are very near to each other. So it drains the western slope of Pir Panjal and the northern slope of Dauladhar range. And below the Chaba town, it turns towards the southwest direction. Okay, so it turns towards its southwest and it cuts a gorge in Dauladhar range. Okay, so after cutting the gorge in Dauladhar range, it enters the Punjab plain. Okay, so in Punjab plain, it run along the Indo-Pakistan border, and then after that, uh, it runs in the district of Gurdaspur and Amritsar district, and then after that, it enters into Pakistan. Okay, so we have this Ravi River. Then next is our Satluj River. Satluj River, it rises from the Rakshas Lake or Rakshas Tal, which is situated at an altitude of about 4,600 meters near the Mansarovar Lake in Tibet. It covers the length of 1,050 kilometers. So it is 1,050 kilometer long. Okay, and it enters through Shipkila and flows through Himachal Pradesh and Punjab, and after that it actually enters into Pakistan. Lastly, we have the Bias River. Bias River has its source from Bias Kund, that is near the southern face of the Rohtang Pass in Kullu. Okay, so it is very near to the origin of Ravi River. Okay, the total length that it covers is about 460 kilometers and it flows in India only, and it joins Satluj near Harike. Okay, so it flows in India only, and its flow, if we see, it flows from north to south along Manali and Kullu town, where the river has transverse valley popularly known as Kullu Valley. Okay, so the transverse valley is it passes through a transverse valley which is known as Kullu Valley, and further downward it flows towards through Kangra Valley, and then it turns towards its west and enters Punjab Plain. After entering the Punjab Plain, it finally passes through Kapurthala and Amritsar, and later on it joins Satluj. Okay, so it joins Satluj near Harike, and Harike is in India only. So its total flow is in India only. Now, if we look at the maps of these river, so the drainage pattern of these rivers is like this. This is our major river, and that is Indus River. So this is our main stream, Indus River. Indus River is actually the main stream or the trunk stream, which is drained by other five rivers. So these five rivers are, first is Jhelum, then we have Chenab after that. So Jhelum and Chenab, they meet. They meet at Trimu. Okay, so this is Trimu area. Now after that, Jhelum and Chenab, they flow, and later on they actually meet Ravi. So after meeting Ravi, they flow further towards the south in Pakistan. And talking about Bias, it flows in India only. Okay, so its total flow is 460 kilometers, and later on it joins Satluj River. It joins Satluj River at Harike. After that, the Satluj River, it flows towards the Indus River, and it meets Indus River. All this, the whole Indus system is formed at this point. Okay, and after that, the Indus River, it flows towards the south and it drains into Arabian Sea. Okay, so this was the whole Indus River system. Now, if we talk about the multi-purpose project on the Indus River, we have Bhakra Nangal multi-purpose project on Satluj River. Uh, then we have Bias project on Bias River, Tain Dam on Ravi River. Then we have Daulasti project on Chenab River, and lastly we have Salal project on Chenab River. Okay, so we have Chenab, two projects on Chenab River, that is Daulasti project and Salal project. Okay, then we have Bakra Nangal project. It is a very important project as its water will be used for the irrigation purpose in Rajasthan Punjab area. Okay, then we have the Bias project, Teni Dam. So Bias project is on, as the name suggests, it is on Bias River. And lastly we have Teni Dam, which is constructed on Ravi River. So these are the multi-purpose projects on Indus River, and this was all about Indus River. In the next lecture, we will study about the Ganga river system. So that was all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's lecture. Let's meet in our next class. Till then, take care and have a nice day. Thank you.